everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing great and having a fantastic Sunday evening if you're on my side of the world. If you're on the other side of the world, good morning, good afternoon to you. Happy Monday to those of you that are at work right now. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome back. Been off for a few days from the stream, obviously. But we're back as usual. Left off here in Rivermoor. Last time we grew our population by, I don't know, I think it was about 1,500. Created some new districts. Grew our industry zone area. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Grew our industry area. Sorry about that. Added this bus depot. We got the road maintenance depot. Got some smart factories here. We got some old school style factories over there. Kind of want to clean that up a little bit because we are adding some more residential over on this side of the map. So I do want to try to keep the smokestacks at a minimum at least, just to keep it kind of clean. And over here, these folks can't really see it all that much, but it's not that bad. Not that bad at all. And over here, we've got our commercial area, which, yeah, as much as I like this building, we're gonna have to get rid of that. Just doesn't fit the aesthetic. Mixed housing, yeah, it just didn't fit the area. Nothing really against it, but also means we have to get rid of Arnold and one of our other posters that we had put up in the last stream. But here we are. Another thing that we did last stream is we got rid of our what's it called? City services building. That was because it was struggling to deal with traffic or deal with garbage, and didn't really want to have a building that couldn't handle traffic. Or, oh my god, garbage. I keep saying traffic. So, looks like we're actually missing a few assets. I may have to restart the game. That's frustrating. Let's just make a few changes here, shall we? I think these are some adjustments that will come in handy. Wonder if we can actually use our road building tool. Let's see if we can fix this. So we got our 4-lane. Let's just make our own new 4-lane road, shall we? So let's just grab one of these guys, build that. Alright, cool. I don't want to have to restart the game and do all that. It's just there. Alright, so we're gonna add another lane here. Another one of these in here. Alright. So right now we're sitting at, what's that, 2.8 units. Oh, no parking, right? So we need 2 units. Let's get rid of that. Let's make that sidewalk a little smaller. This one a little smaller. We got 2.3 units. 2.5. I think we can still have a decent. There we go. It's kind of tearing a little bit. I just want a normal 2-unit road. Share car, bus, or tram. Oh yeah. That's fine. All right. What do we got here? Cars upgraded. No, we're not going to do that. Highway road, bus transit, gravel road, pedestrian road. Now we're good. 40 kph. What is 40 kph? I know 100 is 60. Let's see. 40 kph to mph. 25 miles an hour. Make it a 35 road. Or 30 road. So 50? Yeah, it's about. Seems kind of fast, doesn't it? I will do 45 kph. Perf. Alright, we got our new road. Let's go ahead and clear that out. Let's upgrade that. Custom 2-lane. Custom 4-lane. Jeez, I can't read today. There we go. 2-unit. Ha. Upgrade. There you go. Ah, but see, it screws up the sidewalks. Yeah, maybe not. Alright, let's try restarting the game. Sorry, folks. We're going to try restarting the game because I did notice there were a bunch of errors loading up. So let's see. View issues with assets. Oh boy. Custom road assets. Compatibility can cause issues. Author is no longer supporting it. Crap. Bridge pack. Compatibility. Deprecated. Succeeded by bridge expansion pack. Which is enabled. Alright. So let's uncheck that box. Sorry you can't see any of this. So let me go ahead and just put you on BRB. And I will be right back. folks, and we are back. Somewhat. Still loading, but yeah. Prefab issues, data check found 98 issues. I think a lot of that has to do with our custom road assets pack. You can't see it on your end, but definitely unserializable. Prefab contains unserializable substring. So yeah, this kind of sucks. There's parking assets that are no longer going to become available or be available. Road alley. Yeah, this kind of blows. Dang. So, yeah. Kind of blows. Let's see. CS2. What was it? Road assets pack deprecated. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Alright, well maybe, I don't know, let's see if we can go back here and try to modify this one. Or actually, oh, you know what? I forgot about this pack. But I also remember these being kind of broken too. Let's try it. Let's see. This seems to be working okay right now. Oh, shit. Well, this is loading at least. Made with road builder. Yeah, I've got duplicates of the same road. Nice. Nice work. Alright, let's delete the ones that already have. Copy of custom narrow. What? Oh. Ah! Where'd it go? Manage and discover roads. There we go. What's this little button? Damn it. Discover. Oh! Things that other people have created. Very nice. Very EU, very small road. Huh. Wow. 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 Harlan, what's up, buddy? How you doing? What am I doing today? I am doing a little something something. We're gonna delete that. No, actually, you know what? I really don't want to screw things up. So we're just gonna continue. And you know what? We're gonna change the time too. Yeah, we're fine with that. So we go to simulation time. We're going to override time for debugging. I kind of like 12 o'clock a lot better because it doesn't make these buildings too shiny. Now, see our commercial demand is up. I'm gonna do a little something here. Oop, not that something. Get rid of that. Get rid of these broken buildings that don't seem to want to do anything, right? Whoop, there we go. And then, yeah, let's get rid of, let's see. Maybe we could do, I wonder if we could put like a corner building in here. Yeah, watch that demand just drop. Anywho, let's focus. Because getting a little caught in the woods here, just trying to restart the game and get it to load up properly. Wow, look at all those people parking there. Alright, obviously we've got a parking deficit, so let's address that. So, kind of like on this side, we got parking on one side. Let's put the parking on the opposite side here, but I don't know if I've got the parking roads. I do. Okay. I want parking on one side. Oh, wait, that's what's on this side here. Let's see if I can... There you go. Separate this little bit here. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, we're gonna have to move it. Oh shit. Alright, hold on. Let's, let's fix this. What if we could do like an extra wide sidewalk or something? But no parking on that side, because I don't want parking there. Where's our ultra wide sidewalk? There we go. There we go. I mean, that's kind of the same thing that I had before, but not. I don't know how that building's still there. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask questions. Just gonna let it be. We'll have that little weird spot. Anywho, what was I doing? Oh yeah, we gotta get rid of this guy. Get rid of Arnold. Get rid of that. Yep, we're doing that. Who's waiting for an ambulance? Oh, shoot. Well, there they go. Disperse. Ooh. I like that. Let's lock that. That's a neat looking building. What is that? Thick digital? Nice. That is a pretty cool looking asset. Alright. What were we talking about? We were talking about getting our city services building back. So that is going to be in here. Whoa. That was the welfare office. So I think I had the Eastern European one, but then that one was broken. So let's try the Japanese welfare office. That's kind of big. That won't fit. Our normal welfare office is too large. Various consultants. Yeah. I mean, I think it'd be kind of better for everyone to have this building here rather than all that commercial there. Yeah, so let's just do it. What can I not destroy? Ah, what are you? That is our crematorium. Let's go ahead and relocate you just right over here. That's because it costs us 30 grand. I should have just used move it. Do I have enough for this now? Nope. Alright, let's speed up time a little bit. So a few things I want to focus on today is addressing our manufacturing deficits. So we've got food shortage, we've got I'll pull it up let's just pull it up right now. So if we look at our production, we've got a wheat shortage, we've got let's see, where are we? Petrochemicals, already know that. Beverage shortage, so yeah, wheat and veg. I think we're a little light on veg, right? Yeah, 1 ton. 1 ton in surplus, that's not a whole lot. Yeah, looks like we can start processing fish as well, so we can kind of dabble into getting a fishing what's it called, in fishing industry. Alright, let's clear all these. Clear that out. Clear that out. Looks like we're able to keep some of our commercial businesses back here. Alright, we'll see how this helps the world out. It's gonna cost us a lot of money, but still making a profit. So service trade, since we're importing or making our own electricity now, we're not losing anything. We're making money off of selling our electricity, which is fantastic. So yeah, literally that cost us nothing. Again, one of these cool looking buildings. Look at that. Really like the Japanese pack buildings. They're pretty neat. And alright. So we already got parking there. We can slow things down a little bit. Let's look at a few other options out here. So, there we go. So obviously one of the issues we're having here in the city is garbage piling up. Now we've kind of gotten through all our money, so we can't even build a recycling center, and that's going to cost us nearly $1 million. So we don't have the funds for that, and we're kind of far away. So let us look into increasing our food production. So we've got what is this one? Cotton. Right? Cotton. Yeah, produces cotton. Cotton. Veg. Livestock. So we can add a few other things. We have some access out here in this area. We've got some access here in this area. I think I kind of want to redraw how this is coming through here. So let's go ahead and clear that out. We're going to use a highway. We're going to do a 2-lane highway just to kind of get out of this area a little bit. Out of here. Hello. There we go. There you go. Just get a road out there. I don't know why that's not connected. Let's see. There we go. Hello? There you go. That was weird. My mic picks everything up, doesn't it? I was just scratching my head and I saw I was picking up audio. Alright. We're going to increase that a little bit. That was cotton production, right? Damn it. That's not what I wanted. Livestock. Yeah, not a whole lot of room for that. This is more cotton. So I think we can cut back on cotton production, because if we look at this, we got a surplus, so we don't really need cotton right now. So we'll get rid of that. Let's speed up time a little bit. Just make sure we're okay. we're fine. See, we didn't lose that much. Alright, so let's grow this out a little bit. We're gonna produce veg. Because poultry, honestly, we could put anywhere. We don't necessarily have to have it here. There you go. Still a little bit of land. Target height. Nope. Brush size. That's what I wanted. So we'll do a little terraforming over here. Alright. Grab our thingy here. Extend this thingy out a little bit. There we go. So let's see, our lot size, that's building. So 60 tons. All right. We'll get to 60 tons. All right. Now we need to produce wheat. Some livestock. And actually, let's make sure we're still in an area that we have natural resources. Yeah, we can have farms all up in this area here. Let me get rid of all this for now. And then I think what we'll do, this looks like Lafayette Street is our main street coming through here. Oh shoot. Kinda goes all over the place, doesn't it? So we'll break that up. Let's have Lafayette come out. So we'll get alley. Have this come straight out. About there. And then I think what we'll do, bring this out like such. Go. And have this sort of connect here using a complex curve tool. There we go. I don't know if we need a roundabout here. Maybe we should. And we could kind of build a few more farms out in this area here. This will kind of be the end of the, I guess, end of civilization, kind of coming through here. I kind of wish I'd connected this up here, actually. Let's see if we can do that. And we'll pull this in. Let's grab our picker tool. There we go. So from this point here, oh my, here we go. Oh boy. rotate this around. Damn, what in the... Alright, let's see if we can fix this. There you go. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Damn. How do I... I get rid of that. Damn it. Okay. Let's see if we can fix this. Oh, wait a second. Key's on the wrong side. I wonder if that's what's causing the issues. Yep, that's exactly what was causing the issue. Very nice. Fixed. Alright, and then we can kind of manipulate this spot here. Stretch this back. Oh. There we go. Let's pull this back a little bit. Ah, not too much then. Oh, nope, nope. Nope, nope. Alright, we're not going to mess with that. Let's just undo all that. Although, now redo this. Crap, maybe not. I really don't like that. Alright, let's fix that. So we'll use complex. Picker tool. There you go. Complex curve. There you go. Alright. Now we can try to fix this. Bruh. Okay. This is too much. Let's just try this again. Got that. We'll turn on. There. Okay. Okay. Let's get rid of parking here, right? I think that's just going to be easier. Ah, shoot. Alright. So upgrade. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that looks interesting. Not a huge fan of that. Not a huge fan of that. Okay, let's try this again. Try this again. Okay. It's getting out of control again. Oh boy. There we just gonna do an angled road like that, and we'll just delete that. Complex curve. There we go. Alright, good enough. Fix this real quick. Just that way we're not getting caught too far into the weeds. Oh, what in the heck? Dude, that is frustrating. Alright, maybe we will just have to, let's see. How big is this road? 2.5 units. These are big. Alright, let's turn that off. There we go. I think this is going to be our best bet. That's going to look the best. There we go. Alright. Jeez. Alright, so we got that. Let's make that asymmetric. Let's make that asymmetric. Oh wait, we had our 4-lane roads, so let's go ahead and upgrade those. Give some dedicated turning lanes. Alright, let's bring crap. Pause that real quick. Turn that off. There we go. Let's try this again. Just needed to get it to connect. I think I used Anarchy last time, actually. Huh. Crap. Crap. Oh, this isn't good. All right, let's try. Let's just add a node here. See if that fixes everything. Yes. Ah, holy crap. All right, sorry. Really bad sneezing spree just now. Whew. All right. So looks like that is back. This should be bridged out somehow. Yeah, this is a very short node. Let's see if we extend this node in a little bit more. Pause that real quick. Turn off Anarchy. There we go. Ah, that looks loads better. And we got the buses functioning correctly. Got people walking across. We got parking. Got all of that. I'm gonna get rid of some of these crossings here. I really want to move that crossing back a little bit, but I also don't want to break everything. So let's get rid of those crossings. All right. back to farming. Alright. So we're at 27k. Love that. Love that for us. Alright, so we want to have... let's put a farm road entrance back here. Oh my gosh, there are just so many things back here. I think we have enough space to put one here, which we can turn that into livestock. Right. Alright, let's not snap to the sides of a road. We can just turn off all the... There you go. There we go. Awesome. And let's get rid of these fences, and what we'll do is put in our own fences. So let's look up fence under everything. We got industrial fence, right? Yeah. That's residential. Honestly, let's do a hedge. Let's do a hedge high. Yeah, let's do a high hedge. Do continuous, right? We'll kind of start from this point here. Oh boy. Let's delete that. Grab our hedge again. And snap to that point there. Turn all snaps off there. And then we'll just bring this in as such at 90 degrees. Boom. Oh, oops. At 90 degrees. Ah! 90 degrees. Stop it. There you go. Perfect. Alright, let's get out of that net lane. There we go. Cars are coming in. Getting around this hedge here. Add a tree in there. Oh, that's parks. Add a tree. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Landscaping. There we go. I say we get in massive oak tree. And no, we don't want pine trees. Alder. There you go. Alder tree. Elder tree, poplar. A line of little poplar trees here. Is that realistic? I don't know. I can't say I live near a farm or a farming community, so those of you that do let me know. I assume it's a little realistic. Alright. Whoa, look at those apartment buildings. Those have really blown up. Oof, that traffic. I think we need to get some 4-lane roads in here. Or at least some dedicated turning lanes. So let's do that. Let's get our asymmetric lanes. And then we'll mess with the traffic afterward. There we go. Let's fix traffic a little bit. Alright, let's go into this farm a little bit. Kind of want to extend this out a little bit more. Just that way it looks a little bit more realistic. There you go. How's that doing? Balance is negative. Love it. Let's take a look at production. Alright, so we got a little bit of a surplus here. Alright, let's take a look at our material goods. So what we're suffering on here is food production. So we need to get more wheat production. And I think we can do that right over here. So if we look at our natural resources again, that's exactly what we're looking for. So we're gonna just make a big ol' wheat farm. Big ol' one like that. I think that's good. We'll think about the whole hedge thing a little bit more as time progresses. Alright, let's look at some money, some production. Still at a deficit. I could make that farm a little bit bigger, but I also want to just grow this out a little bit. So let's see. Here we go. Shrink this a little bit. Just a tiny bit. There we go. Just enough so I can get a road through here. What we'll do is get another farm right up on there. Right up on them like that. There we go. Ooh, damn. A few issues in our city. That's what she said? Oh, damn, what's up? Long time no see. What's up, local grown? How's the family doing? Damn, I wish I knew what I said. How long ago was that? 6:44. Oh, damn, that was a minute ago. That was 15 minutes ago. Sorry, chat. Alright, let's bring this down a little bit more. There we go. Ooh, making some good money now. Look at that. We got surplus in wheat. Good, good, good. Glad to hear. Miss y'all. It's been a minute since I've been there. Been back, so hopefully, I don't know, hopefully sometime this year. It's just been a little hectic lately. So just trying to just trying to get through work right now. That's all. Alright, let's get rid of that fence. Not a huge fan. Figure out the fence thing later on. Kind of like what we did just a minute ago. Ooh, gotta have police coverage. So do we have police coverage here? Let's see. Where is our police station? Police, police, police. Alright, so we've got 2 police stations. Let's click on this guy. Primrose Croft, yep. Alright, they're on it. They are on it. Although our hospital isn't doing too great at its job. Where is said hospital? Is that it? No. Hospital is over here somewhere. It's the firehouse. Hospital. 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 I have a hospital, right? We got death care. Oh, there it is. Huh? Oof. We're gonna have to upgrade this one. Intensive care unit. We only have 5 ambulances. 2 are in maintenance. Ooh, that's not great. Alright, let's see if we can up the budget. That was loud. Oh, we're already at 100%. Let's just make it 110. Shall we? Hey, what's up, Max? Nice to see you're still streaming. Yeah, no, it's been a minute, but glad to be back. Sweet. All right. I think we're having our death wave. I think that's what's happening. Let's go ahead and speed time up a little bit. I do really. Uh-oh. Got a fire. Fire's broken out. Fire truck is over there. That's good. Oh, I needed to go back. Yes, turn right. Put that fire out. Look at that. That response time. Whew, that is fantastic. That is some fantastic response time. Look, house is still in good shape. Yeah, we've got garbage issues, ambulance issues, we got burglars, we got crime. The city's starting to look like a city now. Look at that. Unreliable mail service. Alright, they really want mail service, but I mean, I'm not trying to break the bank here. I'm trying to... Look at that. It's going to cost us 125 grand for... Yeah, we're going to need this one. It's going to cost us a lot of money. Alright, this will have to go over in our industrial area. Kind of want to keep the building services this like out here. I mean, honestly, part of me just wants to take out a loan, just increase our budget a little bit more, but so don't. Production's up though. We got a surplus of animal products and wheat products now. Still at a deficit for food, but it has gone down considerably, so that's good. Immaterial goods, that's gonna be like entertainment, all that. So that's doing fine. Alright, we're gonna let this run for a little bit. I'll be right back, folks. Alright, I am back. Alright, so Harlan, saying the island with the farms could be called Long Island. It could be this little guy right here, Primrose Croft. Yeah, only one problem, Harlan. You've already named something. You already Harlan Industrial Park. So you got to give someone else a go. How about you, local grown? How about you name this island? Let's keep it. Let's keep it at least TV MA 17. Sure, audiences only. That's kind of a funny shape, isn't it? Interesting. All right. Anywho, I'll go ahead and leave that up to you. Looks like we're at $124,000. I think it's gonna be a minute before we can actually get a recycling center. So, as much as I don't want to do it, let's take a look at our landfill options. It's like a paddle. Yeah, there you go, paddle. That's not where my mind was going, but alright, let's see. So we got 20 garbage trucks, medium pollution. Air is pushing out that way, in that direction. I wish I had a compass to actually show you which way is north, south, east, and west, because I don't even know which way is north, south, east, and west. Oh, actually, air is going that way. Now, boy. So I wanted to have. I still gotta figure out where I'm gonna put our downtown area, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I really got to take care of our trash problems, but at the same time, it's not really all that important. Spooner Island? Alright, you got it. Spooner Island it is. That is family friendly. Spooner Island. There we go. It's a shame you can't really see it, but we know it. We know it's there. Spooner Island. Oh, Harlan, I know you're referring to New York. I'm familiar with Long Island. Never been, but I know about it. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, right. The school. Still have to use that space. How is the school doing? We could build an extension wing. That'll give us room for another 150 students right now. Getting about there. How about 113 spots available? So we'll leave that as is. And then the high school is over here. So nope, 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 nope. High school is over here. And we can expand that or upgrade it by adding a sports hall, which I believe we've got a circle that we can build within. So what does that do? Adds well-being. Shoot. I mean, these people are complaining about trash issues, right? You can get rid of that building. Not trying to destroy homes here. Although I might have to get rid of this one just to get this to work. So, sorry folks. Sorry folks. I have to scooch things over a little bit. Just a smidge. Turn that off. That is going to destroy quite a bit. But now we know we can really use another, what's it called? Another high school. So, let's take a look at our population out here in Spooner Island. Oh shoot, I was going to build something here. Hey, do y'all remember what I was going to build there? Was it a high school? No, I was going to put a college. Right? Yeah. I was going to put the Chinese college in there. Alright, but we need a high school. Is my high school 150k? Sheesh. Sheesh. Damn, these schools are expensive. 200k for a modern high school? Bruv. Holy shnikes. Alright, well. Sorry kids, y'all ain't going to school. How about naming something after me? Well, I already kind of named the river after me, Rivermoor, right? Kind of, sort of. By the way, folks, looks like we got quite a few people in here. Welcome to the stream. If this is your first time, feel free to say hello in the chat. If you're watching on your TV, make sure to hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe, because I was kind of looking at our metrics here, and we got about 60% of new viewers every stream, and let's see, about 30% or 20 to 30%, somewhere around there, are subscribers. And the rest are newcomers. You're watching, you're coming back for a second, third viewing. If you haven't subscribed yet, come on now. What are you waiting for? It's free. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. I don't spam. I don't do any weird, funny business. Come on. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. do something about this. It's kind of bothering me. Let's upgrade this into a bridge, shall we? A bridge. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Oh, but that's going to be a little overbuilt for this area. Da, da. Bow, bow. Whoa. Double-decked bus extra dosed? What? Whoa. Yeah, it's a little overbuilt. Although that would look pretty awesome. Is this a highway bridge? Yeah, it is a highway bridge. Okay. 4-lane highway 2. No, we don't want highway. Double-decker, double-deck suspension bridge, one-way highway each deck. No, don't want highway. 2-lane, two-way continuous truss arch bridge from the bridge expansion pack. I think a truss bridge is going to be a bit much too. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Oh, that is way too much. 4-lane, two-way. Two-way highway. Damn. 2-2. Yeah, I think we'll have to go with this guy. Oh, but it's gonna mess up that road. Shoot. Alright. Getting lost here. Alright. We got a lot of crime. What gives? Where's our police station? So, I think we need to decrease the amount of area that they're patrolling. So we've got, let's call this Robloxia PD. Just Robloxia Police Department. There we go. Alright, because they are kind of all over the place. They got a lot to keep an eye on. Whereas, actually, this one does too, that small police station. Anyway, we're almost at 200,000. We are losing 2,000 people an hour? What the? Is that how many people are dying? What in the... Death rate 33. I mean, it's not bad. Oh, people are just moving out, I guess. Alright, we do have traffic issues. We do only have one way in and out of this city. See, I don't want to use... What's it called? So I want to buy this tile, but it's going to cost us a lot of money. And I don't want to cheat and use anarchy to get traffic in here, but I think we're going to have to do it. Because that's only going to help our industry out. So let's do that. All in the name of growth. Crap. Bridge. Elevated. Whoa. Whoa. Alright. Alright. That's gonna be our main way through here. Dunhaven Street. I think we'll rename that. But for now, let's just turn on anarchy, shall we? Oh, we've got it on. Oh, can't see our elevations here. How's this looking? It is kind of elevated. Ooh, I kind of like the spot where it... Here, I have an idea. Let's do a little terraforming. Alright, so we've got this height here. Let's take this up. That way we can go up and over. I don't think that's going to give us enough height. Wait, I need more height. There we go. Alright. Let's see if we can get across. Turn that off. Bridge, bridge, bridge. Elevated. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I can get underneath. Oh, maybe not. Okay, let's use that truck for reference, shall we? Alright, let's Control H that up a little bit. We'll Control H that. Oh, nope. Alright, so that. Alright, still kind of clipping a little bit there. So we'll just grab that and that. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Perfect. Speed that down or get that going. So complex curve this bad boy. Let's get our thingies back in here. Oh shoot. That's what it was. That's what the issue was. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna do a basic, super basic on-ramp here. here, or off ramp, I should say. Oop. Let's upgrade this bad boy here. There we go. Then we'll take complex. Yeah, complex. Wait from there. Alright, let's not snap. 3.69. Sheesh. Okay. 3. Too far forward. Let's see if I can make this happen again. This point. There we go. Then what we could do is upgrade this to a 2-way. Just like that. And then we'll take this one way from here. Oh wait, we gotta upgrade this to a 3-way first. Just like that. Bring this from here. And then turn this back into a 2-laner. There we go. Now people will exit. I hope. That should help with traffic. There you go. Can already see people come this way. That's awesome. And I kind of want to do like a peanut roundabout, which I have done in Cities 1. Oh, thunder. So I think what we'll do is add it over on this side. So let's grab our highway lane. About that far back. Grab this. Whoa. Alright, let's grab this height over here. If I can find it. There we go. Grab that height. Bring that up here. And then we'll grab our slip terrain tool from this point. And go boop, 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 boop. Alright. We'll grab this 4-laner. Then, grab a highway road, do continuous from here. Two-lane, grade this a little bit here. Oops, there we go. Ah, forgot. Bring it to 3. There we go. Grab from this lane there. Bring that out like that. And then downgrade this. And then get rid of the unsafe left lane here, left turn here. There we go. I think we gotta do that here too. Where that left turn there. There we go. Awesome. So we've got a double peanut roundabout here. We use our picker tool. Whoops, that is not what we're looking for. Holy crap. This thunder is something else. Just gonna have to redraw this real quick. There we go. That'll do it. Get rid of that left turn there. Beautiful. Got a little, kind of like a peanut roundabout. That works. Alright. Now we got 2 ways in, 2 ways out. We'll turn off our anarchy. Stop cheating at that point. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. Poor healthcare coverage. Traffic. Traffic is an issue, is it? Alright, let's talk traffic a little bit. So we got our street light, we got advanced split phasing, pedestrian phase, let's lower that down to 1. Alright, and then let's see what happens with where people are turning. We got a few cars turning right. A few cars going straight. So we'll do that. And let's do our lane tool, right? Our traffic tool. Lane connector tool. Alright. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to remove unsafe, right? We're going to stop people from turning left. That's going to be a dedicated right-hand turn lane. So go straight on and left. Alright. And then... Oops, wasn't quite done there. So that's going to be left only. Yep. It's going to be right turn only. Lane that's going straight ahead is going to be just middle lane. Allowed to go into either one. Have 1 left turn lane instead of 2. That's going to be a dedicated right turn lane. Honestly, I kind of want to make this a 6-lane road. So let's upgrade this, shall we? So medium roads. 5-lane asymmetric. Oh, we could do that too. Yeah, let's do that. So that's gonna... we're gonna have to redo all our lane connector tool. Alright. So remove unsafe. Straight on and turn right. Actually, need this to go straight as well. There you go. Should help. And we should make this a 4-laner here. Let's upgrade that real quick. Turn snapping on. There we go. Yep. All right. That should help our traffic out a little bit. Now we got a lot more traffic coming through here. Holy. Sheesh. Damn, look at all that traffic coming in, folks. Wow, we hit 10K at least. Look at that. What are you waiting for? Oh, jeez. I see what you're doing. You should not be doing that. No left turns. Got some more unsafe lane turns here. Forgot because I switched some of the road connections. Same thing here. We're not going through there. The traffic over here. I think we'll need to turn that into a roundabout too. Or actually, let's just use our traffic light tool. So let's just do split phasing. I'll do an exclusive pedestrian phase. We'll just cut that down to 0.5, which is the fastest one. Looks like a lot of people are turning right. So if we can do asymmetric 5-lane. Ooh, that's not going to work. What kind of road is that? Custom 2-lane road. RB. Oh, road builder. Huh. Yeah, looks like a lot of people are turning left there. Going through here. And why do we have a crossing there? Let's get rid of that crossing. Alright, I think it's getting a little better. I don't think we need to remove that, but let's see what we can do about this. Let's remove unsafe. We'll undo that. We'll let that go straight on. We'll remove right turns from there, so that's a dedicated left turn lane. Oh, dedicated left turn lane. Dedicated left turn lane. Okay, I think we've got it. Sheesh. Holy traffic. Alright, well this is good though. Alright, we need hospitals. Medical center, 5 ambulances, 5, 6, 5, 2, 9. Eastern European medical. 1 mil. You don't have that kind of money. Which hospital do we have again? Where is it? It's over here. So that's the JP Medical. Oof, sheesh. I've already expanded it, so we're at capacity. So let's slow this down a little bit. So we got capacity of 99 patients, 5 ambulances, 9. Alright, we're gonna have to go Eastern European here. I think we need to put this right in here. Oh, wait, that's where the... Oh, shoot. I didn't put the... Oh, I did. The welfare office is right there. I thought I forgot to put it back. Alright. Shoot. Let's see. Medical center. Whoa. Yeah, let's put the medical center here. Actually, no. Kind of like it back here, though. Ah, boy. Let's see. I mean, that's kind of a busy street right there. Let's see. Let's move you here. There we go. Move to the correct height. Alright, so you are going to be in charge of the island, okay? Let's pause this real quick, because we're about to break the game a little bit. So we got that. Let's get our other hospital. Can't believe the regular hospitals are this much. That's insane. Alright. No worries, though. No worries. Eastern European Medical Facility. Alright, we can do a little terraforming to get this in. So we'll do just that. Alright. Do a little bit more terraforming. There we go. Look at that. Patients are climbing. Alright, operating district. That. Oh, industrial park. 9 ambulances in use. I think they can handle that. There's a crash up there already? Sheesh. Green maintenance. Dang. Alright. So this is going to be called Spooner Medical. Medical Center. How about naming the main road Alfred Expressway? Why Alfred? Why Alfred? That's an interesting one. Alright, we are losing money. Let's lower our healthcare services down, because now we've actually got 2 hospitals. We don't need that much. Let's increase our fire budget. Police budget we can lower a little bit. Transportation, I haven't even checked on that. Electricity. Oh, how much are we selling? Let's see. Service trade 4,800. 4,818. Let's see. We up this to 100. Oh, dang! 6,200? Take it. Road services, let's drop that down to 90. Services. We increase service fees. You see how electricity consumption goes down? Alright, and that increases our service trade, so that is a good. Alright, we got, let's see, education. Garbage management, still nothing. What else can we increase here? Water, sewage. I mean, this will improve water consumption. There we go. And we're making money again. Awesome. Garbage. Dang. How's our traffic? Has it gotten better? Yes, it has. Traffic has improved. Got a better highway connection over here. We're enjoying the use of that a little bit more. Awesome. This is all looking really nice. Got 10,000 people living here already. Just need a college. As soon as we can get a college in here, I have a pretty good feeling we'd be better off. Oof, I need another elementary school. Again, dude? You with no access? I think it's this one. Let's try to fix that one. There you go. It might come back. I'm not sure yet. Let's get these roadways connected, shall we? Go. Let's continue this alleyway down this way, like that. There we go. I don't even know where the bus lane goes anymore. Alright, we need more people moving in. So let's try to do that. Let's add another medium density building here. Whoops, not quite how I wanted that to work out. Alright, let's add a pathway in here just to move that. Shoot. Alright. Let's put a pathway here. Just so I can fit in. There you go. That moves that. A little 2x2, little 2x2 there. And we'll leave that space blank. I kind of want to leave this area as a walkable area, so I want to use a pedestrian path. Urban two-way alley. key. Here we go. Pedestrian path. So we're gonna do continuous. Oh, that's a narrow. Shallow rib. What? Hold on. Curious to see what this looks like. Yeah, it doesn't really look like anything. Here we go. Has some pedestrian street. Two-way tiled. Median. Alright. Alright, let's stretch this out a little bit. Bring this out, and then I'll kind of go back and do a little terraforming to bring that back a bit. So I want to have at least, ooh, a boardwalk? Okay. I want to have that there. Alright, then we'll do continuous. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Oops. Let's make that a little smaller there. There we go. And then we're going to add our key wall right in here. Just like that, my friends. Yeah. Look at that. And then let's grab this. Like that. We'll redraw that. No worries. That's straight out from there to there. Beautiful. Create that. There we go. That looks better. Okay, that turns around right there. Fantastic. That's what we want. Holy crap, we got trash issues. Oh, and 2 houses burned down. Shoot. Yeah, let them rebuild. Alright. Garbage issues. Traffic issues. Holy crap. Why can't they turn from there? Alright. Let's turn that into 4-lane. It's literally faster for them to turn here, go down the other road. I don't know why they're going that way. That's strange. Alright, garbage. Still looking at 880 grand. Oh, the city's doing a lot better. So that's a plus. That is a huge plus. Yeah, 14. Holy, I didn't notice that. Alright, let's see what we can add. We can add a city hall. We've got trains and all that. Access to large parks. Let's take a look at that. Let's look into that. Large sports parks. Not worried about that. Not worried about that. Not too worried about that. parking building. Yeah, not too worried about that. Really just want that recycling center. I think a fire watch tower is going to be a good idea. Firefighting, yeah. Unlock City Hall. Oh, fisheries. Fisheries. I'm gonna look at that. Totally forgot. Fish. Haha. Fishing area. Alright. Got all this space right here. No water. There's water. Alright. Are we gonna use an alley? Let's use an alley. I don't know what this building needs to look like or how it needs to be oriented. So let's try this real quick. We'll add in water, no water. Alright. Let's turn snapping off. Alright, let's get rid of that. Now we know how this works. There we go. There we go. It's funny, I totally forgot to do this earlier, and I really wanted to get fishing in here. So I'm glad I remembered. There we go. Alright. Possible to do that much. That's awesome. Alright, what do we call it? Al's Fishing. There you go. Al's Fishing on 8 Ivy Lane. Al's Fishery. Al's Fishery. There you go. Alright. I should bring this down a little. Bring it back a little bit. There you go. Very nice. Alright, so we got that. Losing money, and now we're making money again. Fish, material goods. How are we doing on food production? Still deficit. But there is an industrial need, so we do have to build that out a little bit. Trying to limit that space. Let's see. Ah, man. I really don't want to use this money, but I know they're complaining about poor post mail availability. Unreliable mail service? Yeah, look at that. They're asking for it. Let's give it to them. Even though it's going to cost us a lot of money, it's not going to bring in a whole lot of money. Or any, if that. So that's a little frustrating, but whatever. What are you going to do? pedestrian connection through there now. Just block this road off here. Oh wait, actually, zone controller. There you go. Zone controller. There we go. Industrial manufacturing there. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, you need something in there. Sheesh. Okay. Got some trash problems, folks. Alright, so... Oh, wait a tick, wait a tick, wait a tick. City policies. Advanced pollution management, right? They'll produce more garbage, alright? We'll worry about that later. Everyone's producing a ton of garbage right now anyway. Boom. Money just shot right up. Look at that. Money just shot right up. Look at that, folks. Healthcare. Look at that. People are happier now. Except for the poor garbage services, unreliable healthcare. Yeah, let's turn that up. Let's just make that 100% now. Taxes, let's go ahead and let's leave that alone. So I'm gonna look at I'm just gonna look at it. Totally forgot. Totally forgot what I was just gonna look at. Oh well. Holy. Alright, I think this needs to be a roundabout. Not trying to turn everything into a roundabout, but it's gonna need it. I do very large one. Alright, let's put that pedestrian path back. Turn the snapping off. Alright, let's see if we can fix. Holy! Whoa, 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 whoa. Am I losing money on here? Alright, we're gonna lower that back. Use an admin, let's lower that down a little bit. 96%. There we go. Alright, that'll go back up. Alright, let's figure out what's going on here, shall we? Some funny business going on with this roundabout. That's because I think it's because I anarchied it in. Yeah. They got weird roads kind of going in here too. Let's try to get rid of this key wall here, shall we? Then don't really want to key that up. So let's turn this into a 4-laner. Alright, just for purposes of what we're trying to do right now. Let's upgrade that into a 4-lane. Same thing there. Alright. And then back to our that's still gonna get all funky on us. Alright, maybe I'm just overthinking this a little bit. Maybe I just need to be okay with what we've got. Or, hear me out. Try this. Is that going to fix our problem? No. I kind of did. Leave that as is. It's fixed our traffic problems. Hasn't really fixed everything else, but I'll take it. Roundabout Central, man. Sheesh. Alright, money's going back up. People are happy. More garbage services. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Garbage. You know, I think we're just gonna have to build a landfill. As much as I don't want to. No, I really don't want to. I really don't want to. We're not going to. We will do, build a fire watchtower. So we'll go into that. That's gonna help so much. Right above residents' heads. There you go. All right, we're good. That's hilarious. I'll take it. Whatever. I think that should make people happier to live in that area, right? I think so. I think our city's doing well so far. Have we fixed our traffic? Yes, traffic flow has improved. Still kind of crappy though. Still have a lot of red. A lot of red, a lot of orange. Are these doing any better money-wise? So let's see. Break even, break even, breaking even, breaking even, breaking even. See how our farm's doing. Breaking even, break even, break even, break even, break even. Oh, 5% at least. Getting by, 49%. Alright, alright. That's good. Dan's fishing. No, I said it's Al's fishing. What are you doing? One employee? Come on now. Alright, let's do this. Let's increase the size by a little bit. Oh, that's kind of a lot, actually. Whoops, that's kind of a lot. There we go. That's a little better. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is kind of hard to see. Oh, hello. Awesome. Mermaid's Tea Lounge. Love it. Villa Antigua. Public institutions. Majestic structure has been transformed into luxurious residential apartments. Very nice. Alright, just increasing our harvesting area that much more. So now I can do 27.1 tons if I can get more employees than just one. Alright, education's in the crap hole. Alright, can we afford that college now? Let's see. Not yet. Still need another 400 grand. Trash is still a problem. Which is better, Chicago or New York? I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. Both have... I don't know. I've never been to Chicago. I've been to New York. I like New York. It's a lot of fun. Alright, we're going to build a stupid landfill. It's not going to fit, though. Damn it. Let's see if we can move this road maintenance depot. Can we fit this over here? No. Alright, let's see. Let's add a small road going back this way. Garbage. Just temporarily, we will add a landfill. As much as I hate the idea, which I really hate the idea. But it'll take care of our trash issues. And now people are super happy. Look at that. Look how happy they are. High water fees. Alright, we'll take care of that too. Waste recycling unit. I'll just pay for that. What was it? Water? Man, how are we doing on water anyway? I wasn't even paying attention. Let's take a look. Okay, we're okay. Our availability is low, but holy crap, that is full. They need to process faster. Garbage truck depot, hazardous waste collection point. Oh no. Oh no. It's already full. Crap. It's already full. What's my thoughts on the Greyhound bus? That I never taken a Greyhound bus actually. But hey, I will be right back, folks. In just a minute. Hang tight. Oh shoot, this thing's already full. Well, not much we could do here. Oh crap. Yeah, I'll be right back, folks. Alright, we are back. So, looks like my stuff is still broken here. Let's try to expand this out a little bit. Damn. It's a huge amount of crap. Wow. Cars, yeah, you could say that again. It's piled up quite a bit. It's processing as much as they can, but not a whole lot we can do on that front. If we look at cars process at a higher speed. Oh man, this would be super helpful. Okay, we may have to fudge this a little bit. So let's do this. We are going to anarchy this bad boy in here. Got some access issues. Well, no choose. So just choose this building. No. I think that's called a sub-element, isn't it? Shoot. So that's not really going to do us any good, is it? Oh, or is it? We're processing a lot more. Here, let's locate. Select. Okay. Wonder if nope. No. Is that considered a prop? Could it be a prop? Let's see. Prop. Let's try it. No. Segment? No. Decal? No. Building? That's going to be the entire building. I get rid of that road. Alright, let's do this. Let's add. Just gonna add that there. There we go. And then we'll be able to scooch this building over a little bit. Oh, it is going to cost me money. It's fine. Don't pay attention. Don't pay too much attention in that area, anyway. Alright. I mean, it's a little better. It's a little better. Company buying from. Yeah, we don't really have capacity. Shit. Yeah, garbage is piling up pretty bad. But look at how much money we're making. Wow, because we're not exporting our trash anymore. As long as we're not taking anyone's trash, I think we're okay. Oh yeah, export electricity, we're good. Garbage fees, 11,000 garbage fees. Alright. I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing okay. course. Alright, so when we do this, let's go ahead and stretch this out a little bit. Do a surface tool. Or I wonder if we can create a road, right? So let's use our road builder. Use as a template. Alright. Boy, hold on. So we got the 1 meter. What? Hold on. Can I cancel that? Shoot. Alright, so let's take a look at this road real quick. Alright, so this is custom alley. Ah, where is it? Alright, I need to delete that real quick. Copy of custom alley. Where's that? There we go. Copy of custom urban. What? Where is it? Where is it? Copy of custom alleyway. There we go. Delete. Yes. Okay. Alright, let's edit this. So that's 3.5, 3, 3, 1. Okay. Alright, so let's take a regular 2-lane road. Alright, we're gonna edit this. So we got 0 parking, right? No parking. But this has to be. Shoot, is it 3? Alright, let's try this. Let's see how this looks. Oh, crap, where did that road go? What? Okay, let's try to fix that. So that's 3.5. All right. Cancel. Road builder. Edit all instances. This should be 3.5. There we go. No trees. Yeah, get rid of the grass too. All right. That looks a little better. I think if we... we'll just leave that as is for now. Let's fix this surface tool. Let's fix the surface, I mean. There we go. Alright. It's looking good, looking good. not a fan of these. I think we're going to switch to the hedge instead. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright. Remove all of that. Yeah, we spent some time trying to line those up too, remember? Alright. No worries. Actually, I think we've got other... I think we could do bushes. Vibrant bushes. Let's do that. Let's do our line tool. Do fence. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This is what I want. Fence mode. There we go. Add some more of these bad boys. What is this called? Small cool flower brush. Line tool fence. Go. Awesome. We'll just put a single one right here. Boom. Oops. Nope. Just you. There we go. All right. That looks nicer. How's our garbage doing? Still piling up. Holy. This building's facing the wrong way. Yeah, I can't manipulate that. And I can't even... Oh, I guess we can relocate again. That way at least the entrance is facing the correct side. Where the road is, I should say. Oh, is that outside of the police coverage? Oh, shoot. Yeah, it is. That's funny. District tool. There we go. I'm gonna get those crims now. Police. See one going that way right now. There you go. Get him. You're under arrest. There we go. There's no coverage out here. Oh, whoops. Alright, that's looking a lot better. Trash. Trash issues. Oh, man. Okay, it's processing, so it's working. just not able to process a whole lot of trash is the problem. Alright, services, garbage management. Let's just bump that up to 150% to increase garbage processing. Damn, look at all these. And a lot more people moving in, which is fantastic though. How's our fish thing? Breaking even still? Still level 1. Yeah. Damn, that's insane. Start emptying. I don't know if we're thinking empty too. I think that's just going to go to our neighboring cities. Yeah, I don't know where that trash is going to go. I think... Oh, man. Alright, what is... Oh! Oh! Forgot, we have high density now. Nice. Nice. High density residential. Oh, yeah, I forgot we've got the new buildings too. Alright. Two upgrades. Oh yeah. Waste recycling unit. Let's take a look at what the pollution's like. Is water pollution? Oh, it's not horrible. Ground pollution. It's polluting the water a little bit. It's actually not that much air pollution. That's kind of good. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. It's kind of high, but honestly, when you consider 0 and it gets better as it goes across, and it's 0 by the time it gets there, I'll take it. All right. We gotta. Whoops. Give you a little bit more room there. You can fill it with more trash. Alright, let's see. Collecting. 3 trucks are collecting. I think we need more trucks collecting trash. Oh, what's going on over here? Hold up. High resource costs. Commercial. How do we fix that? So what can we do? What resources? Electronics. So we can lower taxes on electronic goods, right? If we look at taxation. So if we go to industrial, electronics, Lower that a little bit. Maybe that'll get a little better. Let's see, we'll give that time. Got trash issues though, but they're out there. 4 garbage trucks picking up garbage. Anywho, thank you all again for joining in tonight, or this morning or afternoon, wherever you are. Population, we've gone past the 10,000 we were looking for. We're making money, quite a bit of money actually, considering our space here is very limited. Let's see if we can fit another business back here. Yes, we can. Industrial. There we go. Trying to use as much of the space that we've got as possible without exceeding the limits by too much. Everybody's got garbage issues. Damn. And everyone's supposed to be recycling. Oh, you're not. Energy awareness, recycling. There we go. Yep, they are. Yep, they are as well. Loxia, let's charge for parking. We charge more for... Oh. No, we're not going to make that much more money off of that. I couldn't really just pull out a loan to get the $1 million we need to build the recycling center, because I really don't want this landfill. But what shall we do, folks? What shall we do? Not entirely sure. Tell you what I am sure of. It's getting kind of late. Alright, let's see. Tea lounge. Ooh, steakhouse. I haven't built one of these, and we do want to boost our economy. What is this again? Health and welfare office. Efficiency is 54%. No, that's not great. There you go. Is that going to get better? How's the medical clinic doing? Oh, it's doing pretty well. Efficiency's high. Reliable health care coverage. Where is this still bad? Let's see. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be an issue because there's no road, no vehicle, no pedestrian, shoulder to shoulder. There we go. is it one way? That's weird. Service and delivery vehicles. Alright, that's kind of better. Oh crap, we're out of water. We're out of water. We're out of water. 100%. Alright, we're good. Oh my gosh. Can I bulldoze it? Oh, I can? Wow, look how that destroyed the land. Crazy. We're gonna make that much more money now? Yes, we are. Service trade should be exporting garbage. I mean, importing. What? How does that work? I got massive trash issues. Yeah, but we're at 12,000 people. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right, let's put an office building over here on this side real quick. There we go. Let's put parking. There we go. And stretch it out. Here, it's about there. Oh boy. At least we're making a little bit more money now. How's there still unreliable healthcare coverage? I'm pretty sure. Oof. Alright, we need another elementary school. Let's take a look at education. The urban primary school out there. Bedford High. It's not a lot of students here. There we go. That should fix that. Select the operating district. That one. Okay, so that should be a little better. Right, should be a little better. Capacity. Oh, do need an elementary school though. Especially out here in Spooner Island. Alright, let's use some money then. Alright, alright, alright. Where can we put it to where it'll actually look correct? Gotta be the French one. No. Oh, the Mediterranean one. Shoot, there's not a whole lot of space. What is that? That's a fire. The firehouse. Okay. Urban elementary school. Southwest city. Shoot, Eastern European, German. Oh my gosh. There's really not a whole lot of space for this. So let's see. Alright, which elementary school do we have built here? So we've got Community 1. And honestly, the urban one's gonna be a lot bigger. And how much is this costing us right now? Total 151,000. Upkeep 12,000 plus whatever we add to it. Alright, let's do it. Yes, I'm sure. So that was 2,000, right? That was 4,000. Holy crap. Oh, this building is huge, though. Yeah. Let's do urban elementary school. I really don't want it on the main street. Alright, let's put it here. And let's see what we can do to level it up. Extension wing. Oh, dude. Look at that. Look at that. I love that. That's so cool. Just scooch this. Oops. Scooch this building over a little bit like that. There we go. Now let's look at one upkeep. Holy crap. But at least we've got the capacity now. So that's good. That's what matters. Right? Right? Low density offices, mixed housing. Let's get some commercial. Great town, almost there. Look at that. Alright, we're gonna use this guy. Look at commercial. JP. L5. Let's do level 5. Let's just throw a level 5 building in here because we can and we will. Because we don't care. Was that 3 by 5? 5 by something? So we do just 3 by 3 buildings here. Is that low left? Yeah, let's do that. And then a low right. And we got a 2 by 3, yeah. Oh, no. Let's see. L5, 2 by 4. No. Right. Okay. And then let's see, we can create a pedestrian path through there. Let's try that. Let's see what that looks like. Custom pedestrian path. Maybe not. I know there's a pedestrian pathway. Let's see. Pathway, invisible car, invisible pedestrian path. Pathways, no, net lane. There we go. Let's try that again. There we go. And what we'll do, surface area, right? Surface, surfaces. Let's find something interesting. Tile surface. There we go. You can put little planters in here, potted plants. Let's see. Let's put one of these guys here. Actually, let's do this. I have another idea. Let's get back in here and we'll do our line tool. Not fence it. Ah, damn it. Alright, this is what I was looking for. Let's do it about every 8 meters. Okay, every 6 meters. That'll do. Alright, let's get a tree. Little coconut trees, that's nice, I like that. Yeah, look at that. I like that. All right. We got trash problems galore. It's cool because at least our citizens are smarter now. Right? That's all that matters. Uh-oh. What are you suffering from? Electronics? Yeah, let's lower taxes on electronics, folks. Let's see if that helps. Let's look at commercial electronics. Let's lower their taxes a little bit. See if that helps them out. Iron City's doing great. Aside from all the garbage piling up, just look past that. Don't worry about that. Oh yeah, the bookshop. Call it Spooner Bookshop. Spooner's Books. There we go. Let's do a little terraforming real quick. Whoops. There we go. Oh, let's not anarchy that. Alright, let's key wall that bad boy. Alright. And do a little terraforming just to get that out. There we go, yeah? Okay. Damn, garbage issues. Come on. Look at that. Citizens are happy. They're happy, I'm happy. City parks, we got a bunch of parks now. Look at that. I think they need a large playground over here somewhere. Alright, we can't fit those. Thought we could. Parks and Rec. Where we at? Where's the dog park? There we go. Fit a dog park in here. Very nice. Alright, let's connect a little pathway in here. There we go. I think we're pretty good there. Maintenance 0%. Do we not have parks maintenance building? Guess we don't, huh? Yeah, we don't. The hell? Park Maintenance Depot. Oh, here we go. Right there. Go. I wonder if that's going to help the land value. We'll see. leisure. Alright. This is actually serving as area people want to come and visit. So that's kind of neat. Alright. What is that? Why is that pink? Oh, hotels. Oh, that's a hotel. Ah. Okay. Let us figure this out. So, we've got attractiveness. So we want to focus on that. +1 attractiveness, +2 attractiveness. +2 well-being. +10 meals. Alright. So let's see. Where do we have that other one? Okay, the restaurant. Sorry, the thing is over here. So the hotel is there. I don't know if I want this on a busy street though. I could have it right back here. By the welfare office, actually. I don't know about that. It's actually kind of tricky. Boy. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. So that's how many spots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 spots. That is a lot more than 10 spots, so we'll go with that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, take it. Alright, just add a little bit more commercial. We'll see how that goes. We're getting closer to $200,000. And we gotta deal with our trash problem. We gotta figure out why electronics are so expensive. Boy. A lot of things to figure out here. Lean industrial manufacturing. Figure out the trash thing, folks, don't worry. So, yeah, I think we've covered a lot of ground here tonight. We've increased our population by 4,000 in this video. We've boosted our economy. We've brought more industrial sectors or businesses. We've brought fishing in here. Right? It's not great at keeping raw storage, but you know, there's that. We've added grain. We've added. Wait, that's 2 grains. All right. Efficiency. Look at that. Breaking even. We've added some livestock. Profitability is meh. Got some low rent housing. That's fine. We got elementaries. Ooh, shoot. Wow. Okay. Wow, that's already filled up pretty much. That's already pretty much filled up. Dang, that's insane. That's good though. That means our education is doing well. Wow. Only 369 high school kids are going to school. I think we have to do something about getting bus routes through to the school areas, and then maybe that'll be a focus for next stream. Because right now our bus route doesn't really cover a huge area. Like it just goes around through there, the industrial park, and kind of comes around onto Spooner Island. Doesn't I don't have Bedford Bluff covered yet, so that's something we'll have to do next time. Kind of focus on, as well as trying to get to 800,000, or excuse me, 880,000, so that way I can build a freaking recycling center. Because obviously handling our own trash is difficult. Yeah. Tell you what, we're producing a lot of trash. Deficit. We got massive electronics. What are you talking about? Cost is high. Cost should be low. We got a huge surplus. It's not a deficit of food. Alright, we'll figure that out. Mail availability. This building's still under here. How's this doing? I mean, they're working. Can't level that up. Tis what it is. Yeah. Overall, doing pretty well. Unemployment? Ooh. Do I want to look at that? Let's check. Let's check how bad our unemployment is. Where are you? Workplace availability. Dude. There's not a whole lot of unemployment. Homeless rate is 0.2%. Unemployed. 31% unemployment. Alright, we're gonna have to fix that. But I think that's gonna have to be a task for next time, folks. That. Pat back medical. That kind of looks like that is part of the asset, actually. That's kind of neat. Alright, well, that's going to do it for me, folks. I hope you all enjoyed the stream tonight. Thanks for showing up. Y'all really showed up like no other. We got 268 views on stream so far. Only 3 likes, though. Come on, folks. You know you want to hit that like button. You know you enjoyed the show tonight. You got to see what you can do with your city. You got to see what we did with ours. Heck, if you want to give some input too, all you got to do is subscribe. Got a few subscribers that gave some input today. We got Local Grown, we got Harlan, we got, who else was in here? Max is in here. So yeah, don't hesitate to tickle that like button, tickle that subscribe button if you want to see what we've got going on in the future. Like I said, folks, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thanks again for joining in. Hope to see y'all next time. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening where you are in the world. Bye, everybody. Bye.